What's the real estate market looking like in Anderson Township in 2019? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Sztanyo from Keller Williams Realty and TeamStanyo.com, where we are helping families find their way home, and we're in a new office, which is super exciting. Just moved in yesterday and got to do a little bit more decorating, but we'll get to that. We did a video last year in 2018 on the market dynamics in Anderson Township, the southeast side of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now I wanted to come back and do a quick update and show you guys what's going on in 2019 to give you an idea if you're looking to sell your home or if you're looking to buy a home, what's the market looking like in Anderson Township. So let's dive right in. I want to show you a few charts and then we'll kind of do a few takeaways from those charts. So the first one we're looking at here is the median price sold in the last 2 years. So from June 2017 to June 2019. And what we see in this chart is that the median price has gone up 5.8%. So there's been a consistent rise over the last 2 years, but what we're seeing is that rise is a little bit steadier than it had been. If we did a video last year on this, and this same exact number was 32% increase. So it was like the last 3 or 4 years has been a lot of, the median price of the sold homes has been continuing to go up and up and up. Now it's still gone up the last 2 years, but we're kind of starting to hit not necessarily maybe a tipping point, but at least it's definitely curbing off and slowing down. So the next chart we'll just look at really quick, and then this is similar, kind of shows another story, is the average price as well as the median price. The average price has only gone up 1%, 1.1. So again, the video we did last year, I believe that was in the 20s. So telling the same story. Now I want to look at this next chart, which is the month supply of inventory for the last 2 months. This chart is really eye-opening, and we're seeing really kind of historic lows, or at least the broker in my office mentioned this is the lowest he has seen the month's supply of inventory in like the last 20 years. So what does that mean, a month's supply of inventory? It means all the homes that are on the market. So in June, we're roughly at 1.4. It would take 1.4 months to sell all of the homes that are on the market versus 2.3 in June 2017. Now that's low in June 2017, but it's even down 38% over the last 2 years. So what we're seeing is there's just no inventory out there. And if you've been trying to buy a home, you know this. It's like, man, where are all the houses? And all the inventory is just being gobbled up by buyers. So that's a really important piece of data to look at. The last one I want to look at here is the average days on market. So what we see back in June 2017, the average days on market was 24.7. In June of 2019, that number's dropped to 22.2. So what that stat is saying is if you put your home on the market, the average number of days before you're gonna go under contract or go pending on your house is 22.2 days. That's down 10% over the last 2 years. So super low inventory, super low days on market. So what are kind of some of the takeaways we can get from here? Well, the median price is still going up, but it's slowing, right? And that could indicate a few things. That could indicate, because what we've seen over the last 1, 2, 3 years is that median price going up pretty high, and now we're starting to see it level off a little bit. It could indicate that the market is slowing. It also could indicate that the buyers are just kind of saying, like, they're pumping the brakes a little bit, right? They're saying, okay, I know the inventory is low and there's not a lot out there. I do want to buy a house, but there's a limit to how far you can push the price. So that's kind of what could be happening. We know that interest rates are still low. And so the fact that the median price is not just continuing taking off is telling us a little bit about the market. So what are the takeaways here? Well, if you're a seller, you've probably heard, hey, it's a seller's market, it's a seller's market, and it still is. I mean, it's if you want to have the least amount of hassle in selling your home, knowing that the inventory is super low, that the days on market's only about 20 days. If you want to sell your home fast and have about the least amount of hassle while still having really high average price and median price. Now is the time. You don't want to wait any longer, because we're starting to see some trends in these charts that it's leveling off here. So if you've been thinking about selling your home, it's still a fantastic time to do that. And then if you're a buyer, what's your takeaway here? Well, you know that inventory is low, you know that the days on market's low, you know that the prices are still up. So what we say to buyers is, get your stuff together, right? Know what you're looking for, and it's okay to go out there shopping and looking at houses, because that'll help you understand what you're looking for a little bit more. But you gotta make sure you're pre-approved. You gotta be ready to pull the trigger. If a home comes on the market that you're like, yes, that fits like 80 or 90% of my criteria and definitely hits the top 5 things I want in a home, then you've gotta pull the trigger on that home. So that's a little bit of an update for the real estate market in Anderson Township. If you are looking to buy or sell, give us a call at Team Sztanyo. We'd love to help you out. We are helping families find their way home. Thanks for watching this video, guys. We'll see you next time.